Hi, everybody. Welcome to First Look. I'm Rome Hartman. Katie Couric is busy working on a story, so you're stuck with me again. But we have a special surprise guest. Maybe that'll keep you around. First, today's a historic day in Washington. Nancy Pelosi has been elected and about to be sworn, as we record this, about to be sworn in as Speaker of the House, first woman ever to hold that position. Sharyn Alfoni, who is not the first woman to ever hold the position of Capitol Hill correspondent, but is a terrific one, is going to cover the events on the Hill today as the 110th Congress begins its work. Actually, today's mostly a ceremonial day. They're not going to do a lot of work. And Gloria Borger, who covers politics for us, is going to talk a little bit about one of the first orders of business on Capitol Hill with the new Congress, and that is ethics reform. That's something that one of the rare things that I think Republicans and Democrats all agree on is that they need to change the ethics rules. We're covering a number of other interesting stories, not all of which I'm going to tell you about because our competitors actually watch this First Look and then they go and do the stories because they know we are and because they haven't thought of them earlier. So I'm not going to talk about that. But there's one terrific story in the broadcast tonight that is part two of a series that they wouldn't possibly be able to do starting from a standing stop right now. And that brings us to our mystery guest, Sharyn Alfoni. CBS News correspondent Sharyn Alfoni has a part two of our series on stroke tonight. And she's here to tell us a little bit about what's in that piece tonight.
Sure. We are doing a story about stroke recovery, specifically about people who have aphasia, which is a condition that occurs after a stroke. And a lot of these people are told that once you go through speech therapy, 6 months, a month, or a year down the line, that's it. Your speech is as good as it's going to get. There's a new kind of therapy, a longer-term therapy that the Center in Maywood, New Jersey is offering that's helping a lot of people find their voice again. So we talked to some neat folks there, a woman who was told she'd never be able to read to her son again. We check in with her, see how she's doing with her therapy, and it's a pretty inspiring story.
And I saw some of the pictures from that, and it is that's the word I was going to use. It's inspiring to see people sit there, and it's such a struggle, obviously, especially if, before the stroke, obviously these people were able to speak as easily as we're speaking today, and they have to sort of relearn it, and it's very laborious and courageous to see people work so hard to get back this facility that we all take for granted. So there's inspiration and courage in this story, and it's a very cool thing. Finally, Richard Schlesinger has been hanging out with one of the members of the new Congress, and it's kind of interesting. It's a fresh congresswoman from New Hampshire. She's kind of at the opposite end of the power spectrum. If Nancy Pelosi occupies the most exalted position, this person who is taking the oath today as well is just trying to find out where the ladies' room is and where her office is and stuff. So it's a different take at different ends of the broadcast on the installation of the new Congress. So we hope you'll join us tonight for the CBS Evening News, and thanks for watching First Look, and thank you, Sharyn, for participating.